How elderly people should deal with muscle loss. Doctors remind us, by sticking to these two methods, the results are very good. Mr. Wong is 75 years old this year. A few days ago, he found that his body was not as good as before. Doing some work easily made him tired, and he felt weak all over. When he went to the hospital for a checkup, the doctor told him it was because of muscle loss. Cases like Mr. Wong's are very common among elderly people. So, how should our elderly friends deal with muscle loss? 1. What is muscle loss? Speaking of muscle loss, it refers to the gradual reduction in the amount and strength of a person's skeletal muscle. This generally starts around the age of 40. Director Wang of the General Hospital of the Chinese People's Liberation Army said that skeletal muscle is an important organ for our movement and metabolism. Research shows that after the age of 40, a person's muscle mass decreases by 4% to 8% every 10 years. This process is also called sarcopenia. How does muscle loss manifest? Director Liu of Peking Union Medical College Hospital said the most obvious sign is that muscles become thinner. The muscle mass in the arms and legs has significantly decreased, and strength has diminished. Lifting a bucket of water or climbing stairs has become much more strenuous than before. Additionally, it is easy to become fatigued, and after a short period of activity, you may find it difficult to catch your breath, and recovery is slower. The changes in body shape and physical fitness are very noticeable. How common are these changes? In 2019, the Chinese Gerontological Society and Geriatric Society conducted a survey of 12,000 elderly people over the age of 60. The results showed that nearly 70% of elderly people have some degree of muscle loss, and the proportion is as high as 80% for those over 70 years old. Director Zhang of the Southern Hospital of Southern Medical University said that as aging becomes more severe, age-related sarcopenia has become a major issue affecting the quality of life for the elderly. 2. How harmful is muscle loss to the elderly? Many elderly people do not take muscle loss, which seems like a small issue, seriously, but it actually poses a significant threat to health. Some elderly people frequently fall, which is actually caused by muscle loss. Research has found that as long as muscle mass in the legs decreases by 20%, the risk of falling increases by 2 to 3 times. This is because the muscles in the legs are used to maintain balance when walking and play a crucial role in the body's coordination. The muscles in the legs are important for maintaining body balance and coordinating movement. Once muscle loss becomes severe, elderly people are especially prone to losing their balance. If they fall heavily, they may be bedridden or even face life-threatening situations. Muscles and bones influence each other. During walking, after muscle reduction, support for the bones also decreases. Over time, muscle loss will accelerate the occurrence of osteoporosis. According to data from the Chinese Geriatric Society, the incidence rate of osteoporosis among elderly people over 60 in China is as high as 36%. Muscle loss is an important contributing factor. Muscle reduction also affects metabolism, making it easier to develop chronic diseases. Director Wang of the Endocrinology Department of Peking Union Medical College Hospital explained that muscles are important metabolic organs in the human body. Studies have found that for every 12% reduction in muscle mass, the incidence of type 2 diabetes increases by 11%. Common chronic diseases such as hypertension and cardiovascular diseases in the elderly, as well as irritability disorders, are closely related to muscle reduction. In short, muscle loss has become a hidden killer affecting the health of the elderly. 3. 2 recommended ways to combat muscle loss. Faced with the threat of muscle loss, medical experts repeatedly emphasize that the key is to take measures to strengthen muscle power. And to achieve this, the 2 main methods are a reasonable diet and moderate exercise. 1. Adjust dietary structure and intake of high-quality protein. To combat muscle loss, the first step is to adjust the dietary structure and eat more high-quality protein. High-quality protein contains essential amino acids for the human body, which is particularly important for supplementing muscle and enhancing physical fitness. What foods are considered high-quality protein? Director Zhang listed lean meat, eggs, milk, soybeans, etc. Take eggs as an example. One egg contains 7 grams of protein, which basically meets all the amino acids the body needs. However, eggs also have high cholesterol, so eating several eggs a day is not suitable. Director Zhao from the Nutrition Department of Zhongnan Hospital of Wuhan University recommends that elderly people eat 1 to 2 eggs a day. In daily life, it is necessary to supplement foods related to muscle nutrition. Compared to eggs, the protein quality in milk is also very high. Milk is considered a high-quality protein food, and the protein in milk contains all the essential amino acids required by the human body. Furthermore, the body's absorption of amino acids in milk is very good, with a digestion and absorption rate of over 95%, promoting muscle synthesis. It is often through the intake of high-quality protein that the body obtains the necessary nutrients for muscle growth. In life, a reasonable diet is very important. 80% of muscle composition is completed by protein. High-quality proteins in daily life include muscle, lean meat, fish, etc. The daily protein intake for the elderly should reach 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight, with each meal averaging out to this range. In addition to eating well, a balanced diet structure is also essential. It is necessary to ensure sufficient supply of energy substances such as carbohydrates and fats, and to eat more fresh fruits and vegetables rich in vitamins and minerals. Professor Du emphasizes that only with comprehensive nutrition can there be enough raw materials for muscle synthesis. If diet alone cannot meet the muscle nutritional needs, appropriately supplementing with nutritional products is also a good method. However, Professor Du reminds us that the choice of nutritional supplements should follow the doctor's advice, and we must avoid taking them blindly to prevent adverse effects. 2. Moderate exercise to enhance muscle strength. Dietary adjustments fuel the muscles, while exercise provides strong stimulation to the muscles. From the perspective of Associate Professor Chao Li from the Rehabilitation Department of West China Hospital, Sichuan University, exercise is a good way to combat muscle loss, especially resistance training. Resistance training can directly stimulate muscle contraction and promote muscle growth. Chao Li explained that exercises such as dumbbell and resistance band training, or bodyweight exercises like push-ups and sit-ups, are good forms of resistance exercise. She suggests performing these exercises 2 to 3 times a week for about 30 minutes each time. 4. The importance of scientific intervention and persistence in elderly exercise and muscle loss. 1. Exercise should be tailored to individual needs to avoid overexertion. Experts recommend that when exercising, one should always consider their own condition because everyone's physical state is different. During exercise, it is important to progress gradually, avoiding overexertion to prevent muscle fatigue or injury. If discomfort occurs, it is crucial to adjust the plan or take a rest and consult a professional. 2. Benefits and choices of aerobic exercise. In addition to resistance training, aerobic exercise is also essential. Activities such as walking, swimming, and practicing Tai Chi not only enhance cardiovascular function but also improve the oxygen supply to muscles, indirectly promoting muscle health. Moderate aerobic exercise also helps control weight and maintain overall health. 3. Choosing low-intensity exercises suitable for the elderly. Many people have a deep understanding of exercise, but exercise should also be adapted to different groups because everyone's physical condition varies. Not all aerobic exercises are suitable for every elderly person. High-intensity aerobic exercises can severely damage an elderly person's body and wear down their joints. High-intensity activities like competitive basketball and vigorous rope skipping can significantly increase the burden on the elderly's muscles and joints. Therefore, elderly people should choose moderate-intensity exercises and short-duration activities that suit them. 4. Persistence is key. Good habits support muscle health. Reasonable diet and moderate exercise are the best ways to combat muscle loss, but more importantly, persistence is key. Developing good lifestyle habits is the golden rule for maintaining muscle health. Many elderly people understand the importance of diet and exercise, but often give up halfway through because they lack persistence and determination. Many elderly people believe that muscle loss is a normal part of aging and irreversible. This mindset is incorrect. Although muscle loss has its physiological patterns, with scientific intervention, it is entirely possible to slow down or even reverse this process. The key is to have the right mindset and confidence in overcoming muscle loss. Confidence is half the battle, and taking action is the key to victory. Start by changing small details in life, such as walking more when going out, practicing Tai Chi, and using resistance bands to exercise muscles while watching TV. As long as it becomes a habit and is maintained, good results will surely be achieved. Combating muscle loss is not something that elderly people can do alone. The care and support of children, professional guidance from doctors, and a good social environment are all important motivators for the elderly to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Children should often take their parents out for walks and encourage them to exercise more. Society as a whole should pay attention to the muscle health of the elderly and create a good fitness environment for them. All right, we'll stop here for today. Thank you for watching. We hope that the content shared today has resonated with you. For those who haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click the subscribe button. This way, we can accompany you every day. Let's grow together, find happiness together, and age gracefully together. We look forward to seeing you in the next episode.